Yo, yo, yo! Welcome back. As always, your boy, Steven Moustaris. And I know already, Saturday night was hard not to be amazing. You know, with Dustin Poirier doing his thing in his final fight, going out there in his hometown, has a card built around him. We all saw Wheezy F Baby walk him out, the video packages all night that they were kind of showing his career. Not even just inside the octagon, outside the octagon as well. This man is a class act. This man is a role model. Everything that he has done in his career, you have to love it. And what, until Saturday, he's never even lost twice. The trials and tribulations this man go through, like, Saturday night was going to be hard for it not to be a success, but the way that these guys come out and absolutely deliver, like how many times do we have a matchup where we're sitting there like, oh, it's got to be a barn burner, it's got to be a classic, it's got to be a banger, and then we get a Derek Lewis, Francis Ngannou, or we get an eye poke or a ball tag or a early stoppage or a terrible fight, and we're sitting here like, man, it didn't live up to the hype. For this fight to live up to the hype, I was absolutely blown away, man. And as a Dustin Poirier fan, especially in his retirement match and everything like that, it's phenomenal to see him not get finished in that first round like it almost looked like it, or even in the second round when it was looking very bleak for him. For him to have a full blown moment, showing all the tricks, showing everything that we love about Dustin Poirier in his final fight. We got him pulling the shorts up. We got him talking a little bit of shit. We got him getting mad. Got him going through the trials and tribulations. Got him getting, knocked. Got him getting rocked. And then he comes back, rocks him, has his moment. And then it was all on display. The beautiful combos, the defense. Both guys were looking phenomenal by the end of the fight. You could tell both guys kind of had each other, marked out after that third, fourth, fifth round. But still, it was such a beautiful fight and such a great send off. Shouts out to Max Holloway for stepping aside in the post fight and letting Dustin get his moment. All in all, it's one of the best retirements you could see. And let's get into it, man. This is the whole point. This is my whole take as a Max Holloway fan. Shouts out to everybody who watched it live with me. The live stream was a lot of fun. So I'm kind of repeating myself if you watched it. But as a Max Holloway fan, or even as an MMA fan in general, it's no doubting Max Holloway needed that win more. Sure, Dustin Poirier retirement, man. I get it. Your hometown, Wheezy F baby. Sure, the win would have been nice, but you're retiring. It's almost good to go off in a loss, especially to somebody like Max, who you've already beat twice, and now Max kind of gets to get his somebody you respect, so it's okay. Now you get to go off and go enjoy retirement. Max Holloway's looking to keep fighting. Max Holloway's starting to keep doing his thing. So Max Holloway went out there and gets rocked. Like if he would have got knocked out there in that second round, I was worried about it the entire time. After getting checked by Topuria like that, how many times do we see these guys like Chuck Liddell, BJ Penn? I mean, you name them. The guys that could just take punches forever. And as soon as that thing gets checked once, they're just down the hill from there. It looks like wind knocks them out. So I was really worried for Max. But all in all, he looked phenomenal Saturday. I thought he won easily 4-1. A great fight, great thing. But this is it, man. What's next? I'm seeing all these Paddy Pimblets. I'm seeing the Charles Oliveira's. I'm seeing the Armin Sarukian match, the Justin Gaethje going for it again, if just to see who's number one contender. Should he get Topuria? What is next for Max? And this is what I love with Max, man. He says everything perfect in these post fights. And I know I'm a diehard fan. Max is my number one or number two fighter of all time, depending between him and John Jones. It's a toss up. But this man, Max Holloway, when people ask him what do you want next, he's always, hey, the UFC's going to do what they want to do for me. Sure, he called out Topuria after he knocked out Gaethje when he's on top of the world, which, I mean, I would have too in that moment. But Max usually doesn't call guys out. Max knows, like, hey, I'm just going to let my fighting do it. I'm going to let my moments do it. I'm going to let everything that I got. Now I'm in a perfect position. Sure, I lost to the champ at 45, but you guys see my power at 55. You see what I've done to Gaethje. You seen what I've done to Dustin Poirier. Oh, Charles Oliveira wants it again. I've already beat his ass before. Let's do it. Oh, Armin Sarukian, sure, you barely fight. I'll take you out. I'll play spoiler. You got to love these 45ers and Topuria and Max Holloway coming up and absolutely taking the division over. But the opportunities are endless for Max Holloway, dude. And I wanted to be nice about Dustin Poirier because he's my guy. It's his retirement match. But let's give Max the credit where it's due, man. Let's give him his flowers now before he does walk off like Dustin Poirier. This man has had such a long career, you forget how young he is. This man's still doing the thing. Sure, he comes into the UFC, has some trouble with Dustin Poirier, has some trouble with Conor McGregor. Look where those guys went on to become. And then the way that he goes on his run, takes out Jose Aldo in Rio, does it twice, goes on his run, loses to Poirier for the 55 interim title. Everybody's like, oh, okay, easily could have been the end of him there. You go up to 55, it could have ruined your 45 run. People do this all the time, jumping weights, and it's usually over with. Goes back down to 45, runs it for a while. Volkanovski thing happened where I thought he won the first two, but regardless, at the end of the day, we're saying he lost all three. The third one was not even close. Volkanovski put the work on him. You could have easily sat there like, okay, all the things you've accomplished. This could be the end of Max. What's he do? No, he plays spoiler for 45. The rest of the next 2, 3 years, they won't give him Volk again, but he's almost being undeniable. He's beating everybody. He's beating everybody that they're trying to throw in there. Oh, Brian Ortega, I'll take him out. Oh, Arnold Allen, he's not even going to get there because I'm going to take him out. Oh, Calvin Cater, I'm going to take him out. You take everybody out. And then you go on, you lost against Topuria, your chin checked. Oh my God, what's it gonna be next? You go out there and take out Dustin Poirier like that in his retirement. You play spoiler again like he did at Korean Zombie. Like this he's in the driver's seat, man. Anything could happen. No fan's gonna be mad if he gets Topuria. 55 versus the BMF title finally on the line, like we just saw 45, but the belt wasn't on the line. To have two belts on the line, not mad at that. Oh, you fight Paddy Pimblett, a fun fight, definitely gonna be sold out. Armin Sarukian, gonna be fun fight, sold out. You fight anybody, Charles Oliveira again. I don't like it because Charles just got slept, so I think he's gonna have to wait a while. But I mean, Max took some damage against Dustin, so I mean, maybe that plays out. But regardless, man, Max Holloway is in the driver's seat, and here we are again. It's been how many years since this man has been beating Aldo and all these people? He's undeniable, and he's still so young. Sure, MMA years, he's a little older, but you just got to respect what this guy's doing, man. And how many guys can go out there and put the emotions to the side against somebody they have respect with like that for Dustin Poirier, and to still be so aware of the moment where you got to take yourself away from it and understand it's Dustin Poirier's moment, but yet still understand, hey, this is a fight and I'm going to go beat your ass. And that's exactly what he did. Like, who else can do that? Not many guys. So, man, Max Holloway in the driver's seat. I think this worked out tremendous. You didn't see Dustin Poirier go out and get finished. You saw him truly, make it to the decision, get his moments, had every Dustin Poirier highlight you would ever want. So, all in all, phenomenal night. And let's go, baby. As a Bless fan, as the Bless Express leader over here, my God, it feels good, baby. So, let's go. Let's go. I can't wait for next. So, let's get it, baby.